Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I figured I would share a family favorite with you guys. It is not keto friendly, but you can make it keto friendly. All you have to do is just substitute things out and it works just fine. I've made it both ways. So what we're going to be doing today is Indian fry bread tacos. They are so good, so delicious, so easy to make. Little prep is required. But what you're going to do is you're going to start out with 1 cup of room temperature water into a bowl. You're going to add in 1 packet or 1.5 teaspoons of yeast into your bowl, along with 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now I used stevia in this, but you can use regular sugar if that's what you prefer, or you can use honey. Same equivalent. And you're just going to give that a mix, and you're going to let it set for about 10 minutes or so, just until it gets really good and foamy. Now after your mixture has set for about 10 minutes, you're going to add in 1 egg, and you're going to mix this in really well. And then after this you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I did not have any lard on hand. That is what I normally use, so I just opted for vegetable oil. I know vegetable oil is not good for you, but it's what I had on hand, and it's what I'm going to be cooking this with later. But if you have lard, please use that. It works just as good, if not better. Just give that a mix, and then you're just going to add in 5 cups of all-purpose flour that has been sifted. You can just turn on your mixer to a low speed, spoon it in very slowly, and just add in the rest as it gets lowered down into the bowl. And you're going to mix this for about 6 to 8 minutes until it gets to a dough consistency. Now what you're looking for in the dough is it's going to be slightly sticky. This just ensures that the dough later, when it's cooked, it's going to be nice and fluffy and tender. So you're just going to mix that for 6 to 8 minutes, and when it gets done, just check the consistency to make sure it's tacky. And then you're just going to add that into a bowl, an oiled bowl, and you're going to flip that over so both sides of the dough is completely covered in oil. And then you're just going to let that sit for about 30 minutes. Now, what you can do now is you can add oil into a deep fryer, or you can add it into a deeper pot than what I have here, but I'm just going to shallow fry mine, just 1 or 2 at a time. Now when you stick in the end of a wooden spoon, it should bubble up, and that's when you know that your oil is hot enough. You're going to take a golf ball size piece of your dough. You're going to roll it into a ball, and then you're just going to start flattening it out like a disc shape. Now you can make these any size. I usually go maybe 6 to 8 inches in diameter, but you can do it however big that you like. And then you're just going to carefully place this into your oil, and you're going to let it cook until you start to see the sides brown around the edges. It doesn't take long at all, maybe 30 to 45 seconds, and you're good, and you can go ahead and flip that over. and then you can just do another piece of dough if you like. And when you take these out, when they're nice and golden brown, you're going to put them in a bowl that has been lined with paper towels, and you're going to stand them straight up and down. This ensures that the oil runs off of the fry bread and it doesn't get greasy or soggy. So make sure you do this, because if you don't, they're going to be soggy, they're going to fall apart. So make sure that you stand them straight up in the bowl, and then just continue to cook however many pieces of fry bread that you would like. I usually cook the whole batch. Now when you get done with your fry bread, you can go ahead and set them aside. You're going to bring another skillet up to heat over medium heat. You're going to add in 1 onion, and you're just going to cook these until they get soft. You don't want them caramelized or anything like that. You just want the onions to be soft. When they get to the soft stage like this, you can go ahead and add in your ground meat. Today I'm using ground beef, but you can also use ground chicken or ground turkey, whichever one you prefer. Today I just had ground beef. So you're going to cook this until it gets completely done. You don't want any bits of raw ground beef, so make sure you cook it completely through. And if you have any extra oil in the pan, go ahead and drain that off and just put your ingredients back into the pan. Now after you have drained any grease off that is in the pan from the hamburger meat, you're going to add in your seasoning. Now you can use whatever seasoning you like as far as taco seasonings go. I thought I had some on hand, but I didn't, so I had to use this little packet of gluten-free taco mix. It works just fine, so if that's what you have on hand, you can go ahead and use that. Just add that to into the pan and add in about 1/4 to 1/3 cup of water. Give that a good stir and let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get it all nice and well coated. And then you're going to add in 1 can of beans. Now you can add in whatever beans that you have on hand, kidney beans, white beans, pinto beans, whichever ones you have. Today I'm going to be using pinto beans because that is what I have on hand. I just emptied them into a colander and strained them off, rinsed them off really well, and then I'm just going to add those into my pan, give those a toss, and I'm going to stir these occasionally just until all of the liquid has evaporated and has become really thick consistency. Now once your meat is done, you can go ahead and assemble these. Now how you do this is up to you. I just put a fry bread down, add some meat, some cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and sour cream, and you are good to go. You can also add olives, whatever you want to add on that. It's completely up to you. Like I said before, if you don't want to do the fry bread, you can go ahead and get a low carb tortilla shell and just make you a regular taco. Have a good taco night. But this is one of my family favorites, and this is how we do it. So if you try this, let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know how you like it, guys. And this is how it turns out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.